What is slow living? Slow living is where you live your life more slow to live a more peaceful and happy lifestyle. Life can be hectic and crazy. Implementing a slow living lifestyle, it can help you to not be overwhelmed. It can help you to have a stress-free ish life, as stress-free as it can get. There is nothing wrong with wanting to live a slow living lifestyle, a more slow type of life. I feel like it's something, as a stay-at-home mom, it's something that I crave, to live a more slow life. And with the hustle and the bustle of, you know, this world, and how we are sort of being pushed to, you know, everything is so fast. We got fast food, getting oil changes. I mean, so much stuff is just so fast paced. So living a more slow lifestyle is so much better, and it's so peaceful. For me, slow living started when I became a stay-at-home mom. From the age of 16 to 26, I'd always had a job. And so when I became a stay-at-home mom, I honestly did not even know what to expect about living a slow life. Even though I was a working woman and then I became a working wife, once I became pregnant, I knew that being a stay-at-home mom and living that slow lifestyle was something that I wanted to do. Today's video is in collaboration with a friend named Abigail. We are friends in real life and here on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is called the Cottage Letterbox. Abigail married the love of her life back in 2020. They live in a small town in North Carolina. She is a slow living country girl who loves everything farm style, vintage, and cottage core. I'm so blessed to be able to know Abigail in real life. She is so sweet and down to earth. And I want to encourage you to check out Abigail's channel and subscribe. I always find Abigail's videos to be calm and peaceful, and they encourage me even more to live a slower lifestyle. So if you would, go over and check out Abigail's channel. If you are new here or coming from Abigail's channel, hello, thank you for coming over to my channel. My name is Kelly. I am a military wife. My husband is an officer in the US Navy, and I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 little girls. My oldest is Hazel, she is 4, and my youngest is Adeline, she is 2. Over here on my channel, I like to make slow living videos on being a military spouse, being a stay-at-home mom. I like to do some cleaning motivation, and I also like to do day-to-day vlogs. So if that's something that interests you, please hit that subscribe button and become a part of my little YouTube community. Also, if you see me look over here, I'm looking at my computer. Tip number 1 is to create a morning routine for yourself. Let me just start off by saying that I'm not a morning person. Anybody who really knows me knows this. It is a huge struggle for me to get out of bed. And one thing that does help me when I get the chance is to have a morning routine, to have that time for myself, to just drink coffee, or to have one-on-one time with God and to read the Bible. I feel like those things help me to kickstart my day. Even though something may happen through the day that kind of throws my day off, I still feel like I've started my day right, and I feel like I'm just in a better mindset. So here on YouTube is a lady named Troy. The channel is called At Home with Troy. If you guys have watched my channel, y'all have heard me talk about her. She has a really good morning routine. There have been multiple videos that I've heard her talk about her morning routine, and she inspires me to want to have a morning routine. She's able to do her workout. She's able to, you know, have that time with God. She's able to get chores done. And that to me is just awesome. I just wish that I was more of a morning person to be able to do that. My second tip for you guys is less electronics. Social media is the biggest waste of time, especially for me. I feel like social media for me it's a love-hate relationship. I absolutely love social media. I remember the first time I ever got social media, I absolutely loved it. I loved sharing my life with, you know, the world, and just like I'm doing now with YouTube. It's just something fun for me. And you know, social media has been the biggest waste of my time, especially when it comes to my kids, my husband, chores around the house, just being able to get things done social media takes that from me. And this year in 2023, I have told myself, especially back in 2022, that I wanted to be more diligent with my time and not be on social media as much. So I'm making this video too just to be held accountable for this, because as much as I love to be on social media and see what other people post and to post my stuff, it's not good, if you understand what I'm saying. I just want to be more mindful of how much social media I am using each day. Sometimes I do like to use certain social medias to, like YouTube, to watch things while I'm cleaning, or just to listen to like murder cases or murder documentaries and things like that. So it's not all bad, but I just want to be more mindful of the social media use and the use of electronics. The third tip is tidy up so you stay in control. Implementing this into my daily routine for a slow living life has been a life changer for me. Implement a minimalist lifestyle. How often do we find ourselves overwhelmed and stressed out at a mess in our house? People with OCD, they see a mess and they can't help it. I myself do not have OCD. I live with someone who has OCD, my husband. And so after a while, once there is a mess that has like accumulated, I start to get a little OCD. I'm just like, I cannot concentrate in this mess. You know, I just need to clean it up. Making sure that you stay on top of your chores. Make a list. Make a weekly list of chores that you want to do every single day. But staying on top of your chores helps you to feel in control, especially in control of your household. Like you have more time for your children, like you have more time for your husbands, maybe that you have more time for your hobbies. To me, a tidy house is a tidy mindset. Like I said, just as long as I know that my house is clean, I feel like I'm able to just relax. My next little tip is easy meals and snacks. When I think of slow eating and slow meals, I think of healthier foods, like maybe baking bread, having your own garden and your own farm animals that you know, can harvest and can enjoy, raise them, and then know exactly what you are eating at the end of the day. I feel like that has a lot to do with slow living. I think of slow living, I think of people living out in the middle of nowhere and they have their own farm, they have their own animals, and they do cook from scratch and things like that. However, that's not the lifestyle that I have being a military wife. We do not live out in the open. We live on a military base. I'm not able to have a proper garden. I'm not able to grow and raise, I'm not able to raise animals. So I feel like for me, it's more of easy meals and snacks. That's what my mindset is when it comes to slow eating and things like that. So something that has been really helpful for me is Pinterest. Pinterest has so many crock pot meal ideas. They have so many sheet pan meal ideas, easy snacks for your kids, things like that. Definitely check out Pinterest. I know that Pinterest has been around for a while. I'm sure there are a lot of Pinterest moms out there. I'm a Pinterest mom. I like to go on Pinterest to get ideas. But yeah, like I said, for me, cooking an easy sheet pan meal, like I'm showing you here, this is cheesy peppers. That's what we call it. It's besides cheese fries, it's cheese peppers. So you put everything that you would normally put on cheese fries, we put them on bell peppers. We use red, orange, and yellow. And it's such a good idea. It's such a good healthier meal idea. So I like to incorporate easy meal ideas just to help me not to feel so stressed and overwhelmed when it comes to cooking. I don't know, I'm sure other moms are like that too. The last tip, besides a little extra tip that I have for you guys, the last tip is to make your living space enjoyable. When you are living in a space that you are happy, you want to be there. When you are living in a home that you want to be in as a stay-at-home mom, or as having a slow living lifestyle, when you are happy with your home, it makes you happy. It makes you want to be there and to clean and tidy this home. It makes you want to raise your family there. And I'm speaking for myself as being a military wife. I've lived, this is my 4th place since joining the military in the past 3 years that we have lived. And that's crazy. Crazy to think about. Well, really 5th place if we count after getting married. But it's very hard when you're moving all the time to love every house that you live in, but just decorating the way that you like, having furniture that you like really helps for you to be happy. Okay, so for the extra tip, give yourself some time alone. And I know that this sounds like a no-brainer. You always hear of self-care. If your alone time is self-care, your night routine, your skincare routine, whatever, if that's what you like to do at the end of the day, that's what helps you, you know, to have time to yourself, do it. For me, it is YouTube. If I can film, edit, make a YouTube thumbnail, upload, for me, that's the time that I like to do things. Here lately, I've been enjoying coloring. I got a little coloring book from a friend of mine for Christmas, and so I've been doing that. It's something that has helped me to, 1, stay off electronics, and 2, just to kind of relax. So I hope that these little tips helped you guys. Maybe you are wanting to live a more slow lifestyle. I really hope that these tips helped. If you have any tips that you want to share with me, don't be shy, leave them in the comment section down below. I try to comment back on everybody's messages, and I really enjoy reading your comments. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. I would love for you to do that. I would love to get to know you. If you are new or you are coming from Abigail's channel and you have stayed till the end, thank you so much. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. It's free. And become a part of my little YouTube community. Well, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.